Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Brandon, owner of Wagstaff Auto Detailing, a mobile detailing company here in Orange County, California, servicing Los Angeles, Orange County, and Riverside counties. And we have an exciting video planned to you guys today. We have a mobile detail here on the race teams for the Supercross Championship here at Anaheim Stadium in Anaheim, California. All of the who's who of the race industry is here. There's Kawasaki, Yamaha, Honda, all sponsored teams. Right next to us is Gas Monkey Garage, and we are working with the Husqvarna race team right now. We have Aaron, who booked me for the job, which is one of my fellow colleagues, mobile detailers, local to me. My employee, Adrian, is assisting him right now. I'm trying to gather a little bit of content for you guys. And the way the video is gonna go is we're gonna check out some of the race trucks, some of the mobile rigs. We're also gonna show you a little bit of what's new on my mobile rig. And then we're gonna show you guys some detailing content, some of the tools that we use to clean a big rig like this. So let's get right into the video. Guys, if you like this content, if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that, guys. Let's get into the video. Here's Aaron's rig right here. Here's my rig so far. I'll give you guys a couple things that's new on the rig for the old school people of the channel that have been following my rig. This year, at the end of 2024, I began a lot of revamps on the rig, and I'm gonna continue that all of 2025. So, and you know, Happy New Year's to everybody. I haven't made a video for a little bit. So I hope you guys had great holidays. Today, it's the first week of New Year's. So first week of 2025. But this is what's gonna go on with the rig so far, guys. We're getting rid of the EcoFlow, and I'm going back to gas, and I'll explain that in a little bit. Also, I mounted a tin waste bin, so I can easily put towels in there. And I picked this up at Walmart, believe it or not. There was a lot of options. I could have went with plastic or a number of different styles, narrow, you know, one with a lid. But since I mounted it and it's hovering off the ground about that many inches, and since there's constantly wet rags going inside and it's getting moved around, I wanted it to be metal, because if you mount something that's plastic, the plastic likely will fail on the mount points. But since this is tin, it's probably gonna last a lot longer. Right now, we unplugged the 30 amp plug out of the EcoFlow because it was drawing too much power and the unit was failing on us all the time. So we solved that problem with just running one cord at a time, one machine at a time. So when we're done with this machine, we take it out of this 20 amp ports, and then we plug in another 20 amp into that port, and it seems to be functioning. But I'm sad because I made this shelf specifically for this unit and possibly another one, but unfortunately this unit is only 3,600 watts, and it's just not keeping up with the rig. It's not keeping up with the equipment, and even more so, it's only lasting about 50% of the charge. So if I charge it for 100%, it only uses 50%, and then it just completely dies. I cannot get a full charge. So I have a warranty going on, a claim with EcoFlow, and I may get a new unit, but I'm just gonna sell them, and I'm gonna buy a Honda unit, a 7,000 watt Honda generator that is strong enough to power my rig and his rig at the same time. I could literally power a house with it. That's what we needed. We've been needing that. We need to run 4 pieces of equipment at a time. You know, there may be days where Adrian is vacuuming and using the air at the same time. I'm getting the extractor ready. Maybe I need to use the pressure washer to rinse a mat at the same time. We could have 4 machines at once. So some of you guys might remember I used to have duffel bags in here. I removed the duffel bags and put them in this container. Some guys, they get drawers or toolboxes. I thought this was a good solution to just use the container because a lot of the drawers, like plastic drawers, are very cheap. They don't last long. They warp, crack, bend, and I just don't want to spend the money over again. So this is a container from Costco, and not only can it be a container, but pretty much once it's closed, it can be like a little table. And so no more duffel bags in the rig, which is a big change for me. I had all of the hoses. They were kind of scattered about. So now all of my hoses are here like so. We have water hose to fill up the tank in emergency. We run out of spotless water. In an emergency, we run out of electricity. We have a very thick gauge power line here that can power 30 amp plugs. And then we have our extractor hose neatly here. The blower is now up on the shelf, and this is nicely organized up here. This is our platform / table / ladder. All of our gallons are neatly organized along this row here. Some of the things that we place in this container would be, backup foam cannons, large bottles of polish. There's a digital tire pump in here to pump tires up to spec. There's, pads and drill brushes and respirators and different things like brushes and dog removal tools, funnels, and there's a number of things in here that we pretty much need on a daily, and that closes like so, and we got that neatly organized. And I just love the way that I don't have the Mighty here anymore. I did upgrade to a more compact extractor. This extractor has all of the same specs as a Mighty. So basically it has the same heater strength core on it. It has the same PSI pump for the sprayer, and it also has the same type of vacuum, but it's not a big bulky unit because the Mighties, the big ones, have like 5, 6, 7 gallon of a clean water tank and a 5, 6, 7 gallon of a dirty water tank. This one has a more reasonable 3 gallon, and I'm gonna do more videos on how I make a spotter work for a detail company, because there's different ways you can make it work. When you're doing a full carpet shampoo on a 5-seater car, with its all seats and carpet and mats, there's definitely a way to do it. And then there's also a way to spot clean. You don't necessarily have to always do a full carpet shampoo. So it's a good versatile all-around unit. And I will be leaving links in the description to purchase one of these. So moving on to the other side of the van, I'll show you guys one more update of what we started doing. The other thing is, I recently lost one of my cones, and I had an industrial cone to begin with. It was very heavy duty that road workers use it for, and I lost it, and I was contemplating on buying a plastic cone. It's a foldable cone that compacts to like a little pancake, and it extends out when you need it. I was gonna buy one on Amazon, but what happened was I was reading the reviews, and those cones are made of hard plastic at the base, and if a car runs it over, it will get cracked and it will break on you. So with these cones, I have a industrial style cone, which is a it has this base on it. It's super durable. It's meant to get ran over and not break. And they sell multiple ones. You can get a tall one, you get a small one. This is more like a medium size, And I didn't get the one with the reflector on it. I don't like that really. We're not working at night really, so I just got one of these. You can get them on like Uline, you can get them on professional industrial supply websites. You just type in traffic cone and you can get that. And this one is housed up here, neatly up here in the shelf here, along with all the machines. And with this, guys, I did have a shelf here. You can't have all boxes and bags and stuff. You do got to get some shelves. So I did have a shelf put here for these machines. And then I have my caddy for other things. Definitely recommend getting a caddy. But other than that, that's that section. And we will move on to a little bit about what's going on here. So there's a bunch of rigs, and they're all racing rigs. Like for example, we have Gas Monkey garage that is right next to us. And here's Gas Monkey, you guys heard of them. And everybody's sponsored by different brands. We're working with MRP SBR. And over here, you know, you have their small toy hauler and then their big semi rig. And recently we just got this extension pole. We actually got this just for this job. So that is a very small bristle brush, very soft bristle brush for jobs like this. And I bought this exact pole, and I'll leave it in the description as well, guys, because it'll interchange with a mitt on a stick. So this one, for certain jobs, you're gonna need a brush. With dirty, big RVs, you might be brushing wheels, and then you need an extension on your wand. So, yep. So this is Aaron with Couch Potato Mobile Detailing. You can see his shirt here. That's his business, and this is his account. And he brought us in for this job. So he told me that if I'm gonna come on the job, that I had to purchase this. I'm a premium mobile detailer. You know, we do a lot of like basic regular cars and stuff, and just hand washing. So we don't do a lot of these jobs. So yeah, guys, I really haven't had the tool yet, but I know I need it. So this pole, I don't know how long it goes, maybe 12 feet, but they have smaller poles, they have medium-sized poles, they have large ones, they have super large ones, and then they have hard bristle brushes, medium strength, super soft. They have narrow brushes, they have super wide ones. So we just got kind of a narrow brush so it can fit in our bucket really easy. He can just dip it inside the bucket right here. If you get like a really wide brush that can cover a wide area, then you will probably have to get a different bucket. It has a big wide, they have different buckets that are super wide so you can dip it in there. But eventually we will need a mitt on a stick. Like let's say we're cleaning like a big Sprinter van or a big SUV. We can take this brush off of this pole and we can apply a mitt that is microfiber, and that'll help us do things like that. So that's pretty much what's going on here. We're basically triple teaming this rig and then this rig. So this is a big semi truck. Aaron, let me have you demonstrate the brush. Let's start with taking the head off. And let's just get a look at this brush. So you guys can see how this brush actually has bristles on the ends, which is kind of unique. Some of them don't have that. So this is what the telescopic pole looks like. There's the end of it with the grip here. Now go ahead and insert that back, and then let's demonstrate how it extends.
With that telescopic pole, you only had to get only on ladder one time.
Only one time?
Because it was just a weird angle.
They had some larger poles. Do you think I got the right size?
Yeah.
Is it a good size? Okay.
That's way too. That's
almost too big, right? So let's extend it all the way, Adrian, and now tighten it. So the way it tightens, how does it tighten? So you got to twist left, right to open it.
Yep.
left releases it, and then right tightens, and then give a demonstration on how long it looks. So you have how tall are you, Adrian? 5'7", and you can perfectly reach that without even extending your arms all the way. So I would say that's a perfect size. Thank you. So it says it's 8 feet. It looks longer than 8 feet to me, though. I don't understand how the sizes work, but I'll show you guys Adrian's, or Adrian and Aaron. They're both similar in names. So I mean Aaron. So this is Aaron's. So I'm sure you guys seen, it's kind of a standard brush. This one's green. A lot of them are green, actually. I like the blue because it kind of symbolizes detailing with like water, you know, H2O. So his is just a standard pole with the same connection, but with the small head so it fits in our detailing buckets. They just finished the hand wash and the rinse on this side. We gotta detail the wheels, put tire shine, but we are moving along. And the next job will be the smaller unit up front. I'll show you guys that smaller unit. So this is like a camper. It's a camper toy hauler, probably 40 feet or so, but pretty nice rig. All right, guys, so here's what's going on now. They're wrapping up that first rig, and I was gonna join in, but Aaron said that he wants me to walk around one more time with his handy dandy flyer here and have guys take pictures of it and just do some promoting. Since I'm on his clock, it's his job, his show. He's running the show right now, guys. He's the captain of the ship, so I'm just following orders. But he has this cool little flyer here, you know, couch potato mobile detailing. Some of the guys were having take pictures of it and all, and some guy flagged me down. He just wants me to put tire shine on this rig here, and I just said, well, he's like, how much was it? And I said, well, I'll do it for 30 bucks. And he's like, all right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tires, 10 tires, 30 bucks. Probably take me 5-10 minutes, and I'm gonna pocket that money. That's my money. So let's get right into it. This is a nice rig, man. It's beautiful. I'm gonna use some highly concentrated tire dressing, so it's gonna last, definitely. I didn't dilute it at all. It's straight up concentrate. So let me get into it. All right, guys, so I just finished a tire shine job on this rig, and I've been talking to Vincent a little bit, so he hopped out, and I want to introduce you guys to him and let him talk on a little bit about, you know, what his position is here, you know, kind of how these ratios operate, you know, where he travels to, what kinds of things he has on the mobile rig here. So go ahead and hold the microphone and just let us know, man. What's going on? What's your name, position, where are you from?
Okay, first name is Vincent Dawson. My position is logistics manager / driver for Beta Factory USA. My role is complete inventory of the whole entire truck. That's my responsibility. I have to make sure everything is on this truck, as far as motors, suspension, all the way down to plastics, gas tanks, handlebars, grips, bolts, titanium, everything you need to go racing. Our home base is Paso Robles, California. That's where we're home to. I travel back and forth there these first couple rounds, but we do Glendale, Arizona, Tampa, Florida, Alabama, Indianapolis. We do, who else? We got Daytona, Florida. It's a big task what we do, and maintaining this equipment is a big thing, honestly, because once it leaves the shop, it's your responsibility, no one else's. So if anything goes wrong, it's on you. You have to explain that to the big boss, and that's what you don't want to do. Mm-hmm. So you got to pay attention first and foremost. Like the main thing is this truck has to be, no matter what the situation. I don't care if you're going through a rainstorm or a snowstorm. When this truck gets to the track, it has to be clean. because it's not just my boss, it's the sponsors that's on this truck. And you never know when they come to the race. That's the biggest surprise here. You never know when they come to the race, and when they come to the race, you have to be prepared.
How many horsepower are you working with?
Well, on the tractor alone, it's a 600 horsepower Cummins, 18 speed to the floor. And I tell you what, I usually carry like around 74 to 76,000 pounds. When we go across country, we try to empty the tanks much as possible because that's more weight added on to it. And plus, we go through the mountains.
Empty the water tanks and stuff like that?
Yeah, we did the Deer 9 bottles. We drain all of them because once we go through like, for example, East Coast, it's 19 degrees. You can't have that in the truck overnight because it will literally crack the whole system.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yes.
And how much does it cost to fill up this thing, and how many gallons of gas does it hold?
Okay, I have 150 tanks on each side, so I can leave here and go all the way across the country halfway. So I can go 1,200 miles.
And how many gallons a mile you getting?
That's the sad part. I only get between 8 and 9.
Wow. Hey, that's better than 6 or 5. You're almost 9 miles a gallon.
Yes. So that's the downfall. So on the average Supercross season, you can spend $17,000 just in diesel. That's not including going racing. That's just diesel fuel, 17 grand.
And is this the starter for the season?
Yes, this is the opening round. This is the mecca of Supercross.
Okay.
The ground jewels is the mecca of Supercross.
After it goes into the starter, there's going to be various races around the country, and then where does it end, where the finale is?
The finale race is in Utah, which is a great venue. We've been going there for the last 5 years. It's catered. It's just a great university. They welcome us with open arms.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as the athletes that get into this type of level of racing, is it all world class? Do you have to like qualify to get into the Supercross?
Yes, you have to qualify to even make it to the main event. Even the top guys, the top 5 through the top 20, they all have to qualify. But those top 5 guys are blazing fast.
So these are the best of the best.
Best of the best.
And this is the most
Mecca.
Premier race
Yes.
of all in the industry.
Yes.
Supercross.
Yes. And
There's other races,
Yes.
but Supercross is the king of it.
Yep, yes. And our main riders are Benny Bloss and Mitchell Oldenburg.
Shout out to you guys.
This is a 2015, but it only has 200,000 miles.
Cool.
It's been garage kept.
It looks brand new.
Yes.
Yeah, he was telling me he keeps it in a garage.
This is a Kenworth.
Right.
Kenworth.
Cool, man. Beautiful. And you said it's a Ferrari red.
Ferrari red, yes. This is a full-blown paint job. So you're talking almost 80,000 just for the paint job here alone. So custom paint. So it's no wrap here. This is all painted on.
Vincent, it was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you. Thanks for getting in the video.
Appreciate
and we will
it.
post this soon, and I
Yep.
hope you stay tuned and check it out.
All right,
man.
thank you, buddy.
So we just finished these 2 rigs. They're fully detailed on the exterior, and now we are wrapping it up. Aaron made a good point. If you're gonna do stuff like this, you might need a 100-foot pressure washer hose. So he had the 100-foot pressure washer hose.
We didn't have to move my van at all.
Yeah, so that came in handy. And then now we're moving on to another one. So what are we gonna wash right now, Aaron?
We're gonna wash out an RV.
All right, guys, so here we're at the 3rd vehicle, which is this massive unit here. It's a Seneca, maybe 30 feet or so. And thanks to Aaron, he's been securing all the jobs. He's been quoting all the jobs. He's been doing a lot of networking, a lot of the talking. And he actually has secured another one. So what are we doing next? A diesel? Or a little dually truck.
Yeah, dually truck.
So I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I'm gonna start helping the team. I would say today I've been working on my business rather than in my business because Adrian helped do a lot of the labor work. So thank you, brother. Thank you for that. But I've been on social media trying to promote and running around doing content, and I'm telling you guys, I'm out of breath. I got my dry mouth going on, you know, just thirsty, talking for 2 hours straight. But now it's time to get down and work.
But hey, this is your first time here, so I kind of like let him go walk around because sometimes you don't know how it goes. Like you want to see the event.
For sure.
Like I've been doing these for a while, so I was like, hey, let the new guy get the feel of it.
Absolutely, man, and I thank you for that. It's been boots on the ground, getting a feel for it. This is your second year back doing this, or more?
We've been doing it for a few years.
For a few years, so yeah. Thank you for having me join in.
Good thing today we're not dealing with no freaking high-ass wind.
No high-ass wind, guys. Pray for the crazy wildfires, basically burning down cities right now in California. It's devastating. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.